Good morning and welcome to Beyond Us, uploading the afterlife with me, your host Juanita, and your co-host Juanita. That's my grandmother, and that is my guardian angel. Um, Also, you can call me Butter. It's easier to remember sometimes. Today, we will try and connect with Dee Dee Blanchard and see if we can have a conversation with her. There are some questions that I took from you guys, and there are some questions that I already asked. I have already put out there with some of the answers. I'm just going to try to redo those questions along with the new questions and see if we can get some answers, see if some things that was answered before will come about again as the same answers. So we're just redoing it and also giving you guys a chance to see what I do, how I do it, and how it all works. I will not be pausing or editing or whatever you guys do to make them clips go so dang on smoothly. I got to work on that. So we're going to work this out. It might be kind of a long video, but just bear with me. I'll try not to make it too long for you guys, but I want to get some of them questions that you have been wanting to know answered. Let me see. So, like I said, you're going to have to bear with me with a lot of this stuff because I don't really know how to do the video stuff yet. But I think I could get good at it. Sorry, I lost my pencil and pen. But give me a second to find it. See? That's the stuff I'm talking about. That may happen. And guess what? It was right here. Don't judge me. Okay. So first off, I'm gonna kind of tell you guys how I do it. This is my book. Sorry, but I'm kind of tell you guys how I do it. So I use the rods and a crystal. Okay. They're like called 1,000 rods. And I'm sure you guys heard of them already. But they look like this. Okay. So I use that to connect. Before I do that, I use this board. I know it might be hard for you guys to see it, but this is what it says. It's a yes, no, maybe on there, right? So, and a no. But I only use the yes and no's. When if there's a maybe, it's just nothing happens. It just stands still. That's how it works through me. So I use that. Sorry, try to get this out of here. And I use this. So this is how I first connect, and the spirit let me know they're around, and I'm going to have to push this camera back, or I'm going to have to scoot back so you guys can actually see how this piece works. Okay, so since you can't see this, it's right here. You can't see it. My yes is going to go like this. It's going to go towards you, but you're not going to see me moving. I got to hold my hand as still as possible. So it's going like this, and then if the answer is no, it's just going to go like this, side to side. So we're going to start with doing that. Let's go back up. We're going to start with doing that, and we're just going to kind of get into it and see what we can come up with as far as finding out the truth, as much of the truth as we can about Dee Dee Blanchard, Gypsy Rose, and Nick Godejohn. Let's see. I do want to start with asking these questions, but let's get her and make sure she's here. I don't like this book, y'all. I had a better one because it won't stay open for me. Okay, so first, before I do any of this, right, I make sure that, see, I work with light. If that, to make it easier, I work with light. I don't invite darkness into my world. So anytime before I get started with a prayer, started with this, I do a prayer for anybody around me in my vicinity in my household. So I surround myself, my household, and anyone watching this video with the divine white light of protection. We are protected by the divine spirit of grace. No harm may come to us, and no negative energy may approach. Amen. And also, with that being said, to my spirit world, they're around me. To my spirit world, I am trying to connect with Dee Dee Blanchard, only Dee Dee Blanchard. So if you could just hold off and try not to interfere and let us try to connect with Dee Dee, I'll make my way to you too one day, if possible. I have family and friends that's passed, like you all, and I stay as connected to them as possible. I have crystal sitting here because any crystal, everything is different for everybody. But for me, any crystal give me energy. And it takes a lot of energy for me to do this. And I also have my salt lamp, which helps with energy. So let's try to get started here. As you see, let me use this hand. I'm going to stop it, right? So we said this is going to be yes, and this is going to be no. So I got the board set correctly. Grandma. See, I really don't have to say nothing because she with me all the time and she not playing. You can see how hard it's going. Okay, Grandma, I know you here. So today we are doing a video, which I know you know and you love to do with me. Yep, she's excited. She loves doing this. It's a connection with this. I am her namesake. I'm named after her. So it's our show. You can stop it. Okay, stop. Do you have Dee Dee with you today, or can you bring her, pull her in? You do have her. And the reason why she has her is because I've been doing this all morning, basically. So as you can see, my hand is not moving. You can stop it. Okay. So we are going to try to talk to Dee Dee now. Dee Dee, we did this before. Are you here? Hey, Dee Dee. It's good to talk to you again. We had a good conversation last time. You can stop it. Last time we spoke, I asked you if I can do a video the next time, and you said that's okay. Is that okay still? Yes. Okay, you can stop it. I'm going to do like a couple verifying questions or something. Anything just so you guys can see this work a little more before I go over to the rods. Dee Dee, are you Gypsy Rose's mother? Yes. Can you stop it? Thank you. Dee Dee, is the father of Gypsy, is his name, excuse me with that loudness outside. I'm sorry, Dee Dee, sorry about that. But is the father of, can you stop it for me? Is the father of Gypsy Rose, father, Jesus, sorry y'all, is the father of Gypsy Rose named David? Oh, you was about to say yeah, because you see what my, because they be in my mind too. But you see, she said no. The father is not named David. Sorry, my hand is getting shaky. I'll be trying to hold it as still as I can. Can you stop that for me? I want to do another no question. I'm trying to think of one that I know is no. That way you guys can see it work. Oh, my hand started to shake. Quickly, Dee Dee, was you 20 years old when you passed away? No, she was not 20. Okay, you can stop it. We're going to go to the rise because the rise is a little less work on my hand. Okay, you can stop it, Dee Dee. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Y'all, I like doing this one because it kind of verifies. I bring people in that way and things, but it's hard to hold up and to keep as still as possible. So there is no movement and only the spirits can move it. But, so we're going to put this back where it goes and move on to the rods and the question. So I do write down some things when I'm doing this. I write down all the questions and I write down the answers so I can go back later. So please, once again, if I need to write something, I will. But since it's on video, and like I said, this is all new, I'm trying to figure it all out, how to do it. But let's go ahead and jump right back in with the rods. So this is how the rods work. So Grandma, we're going to teach them how the rods work. So can you show me what it means if you're giving a yes, or if Dee Dee's going to give a yes? Thank you. Can you show me what it means if, go ahead, if you're going to give a no? Thank you. And if it's an uncertain question, what will happen? It won't move. It will just stay kind of like this, and we got to ask the question another way, basically. Okay, so, and also, I do not control this. I hold it just like this. I give it all the movement it could possibly have on its own, and I do not interfere with that. Okay, Grandma, thank you so much. Can you go ahead and let Dee Dee join us again? Dee Dee, are you ready? Okay, open it back up. Are you Gypsy Rose's mom? Okay, you can open it up. These are just some of the questions I'm asking that I asked and I wrote down and you guys saw. And I'm just going to go down. If I feel like I need to write something down, you'll see me stop. You'll see me think, because it's a lot. And they talk through me. Yeah. Without me, like my voice don't change. It's just like their thoughts come in my head. So, okay. So, yes, that answer was yes. Do you know that you already passed away? Yes. Some people are stuck in a realm. Go ahead and open them. Were you making Dee Dee, I'm sorry, were you making Dee Dee, were you making Gypsy sick? Okay. I know we went through all this, and I get the hesitation because we went through it, but we are showing other people this information. We talked about it. So I know you kind of, I feel the hesitation in you answering some of these questions already. Okay, I'm gonna do the last question again so I can move on. So was okay, yes, she was making her sick. Was Gypsy in on you making her sick at all? Y'all, my hands is pouring sweat. It is crazy. Wow. Okay, you can close it back. Okay, so far, Gypsy was not a part of her being sick, like knowing she was sick and things like that. And when she's saying that, she's saying it's like she didn't know some of them doctor's appointments that she had to go to was not real. Like she didn't know that she wasn't sick. She thought she was sick. When you was taking Gypsy to the doctors, did she think she was really sick? Yeah. You kept that from her. At a certain age, she did know that it was a scam. Some of the things wasn't wrong. At a certain point, she did know that. It wasn't the whole time that she knew. It was more of the times that she was becoming mature, and she's gonna answer as I talk to. This means I'm on the track with what's going on, and as you can see, she's moving it like yes, yes, yes. You are correct. So this is like after she got to the age where she was sneaking off and getting on the laptops and meeting boys and yeah, and doing all that stuff, she was able to go into her mom's stuff and kind of learn. Okay, you can stop it now. Thank you. She was able to learn a little bit of the stuff, and then they had that conversation. Eventually, Gypsy decided, okay, we'll go along with it. Is that correct? Okay. So after, I think I get to that. How old was Gypsy? Around what age was she? So I'm going to count, and then you give me a yes when I get to it. Because I can't remember it, and I did write it down, but my bad. Was she 15 when she learned that? No. 16? 17? She was 17. Okay. She was 17 when she learned that a lot of this stuff was scams. But even if she didn't want to do it, she went along with it. And when she seen how she benefited, she was good with it. She knew about it. She understood what was happening at a certain point. Okay, thank you for that, Dee Dee. Let me see. And some of these questions are going to bounce back and forth because they will pop in my head and I will write them down, but it will be kind of out of order. And like I said, I'm very new at this, so I have to try to get some kind of something down. But I just wanted to do this video for you guys. And she said, yeah, she wanted to do this video. Okay. So the next question is, did you die on the 9th? Yes, she died on the 9th. And she's saying, yes, yes, yes. Okay, the controversy of the 9th and the 10th, the 9th and the 10th, stop it. It was the 9th, is what she's saying. Okay, you can stop it. I've told him, I told him, y'all, these gnats, man. Y'all see me swatting and all that. Sorry, it's a gnat attacking me over here. Do you know how you died? Okay. Do you know who killed you? Okay. They was talking about, I'm sorry, I have to bounce. Yes, you know. And then, like, she really knows what I'm about to say already. But be patient, Dee Dee. Be patient. Let me get it out for the people who's viewing, please. Did Gypsy know she had cancer? Or, like, did Gypsy know she did not have cancer? I got to let it go. Okay. It's saying no. Gypsy did not know she didn't have cancer. You could close it. Close it back up. Other side. Thank you. Okay, so Gypsy did not know she had cancer. And she's putting yes because I was about to say, but she found out at a point before she got arrested that she did not have it. So that was part of the scam at a certain point. It was just part of the scam. Okay. So yes to all that. So at a certain point, like she said, with all of this, Gypsy didn't know until she was older. So at some point, yes, she did know. But in the beginning, she did not know she didn't. But she did find out way before she got arrested. It was sitting there saying she didn't know. Okay, yeah. Did you know Nick came to the movies to meet Gypsy? Okay. You allowed that to happen? Okay. Was you okay with it? Did you want it to happen? No. Gypsy was getting older though, and she needed to be able to have friends. She needed to meet people, and the best way for you to do that was you to be around, correct? Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Especially if she's supposedly ill, even though you know she's not. You had an illness yourself that kept making her sick. Is that correct? And they call it Munchausen syndrome by proxy? Okay. Did you know you were sick though? Did it cross your mind that you was a sick person? No. Do you know now that you passed over that you had a sickness and an illness that was hurting Gypsy? Yes. Okay. And you understand it completely. Okay. So yeah, she gets that. She knows. And when she was doing it, some people, when they're mentally ill, they're mentally ill. And what's normal to us is not normal to them and vice versa. So what she was doing, it's been going on for a very long time because it was done to her, correct? Did your mother keep you in the house away from your family and keep you, and you were sickly? Yes. And that happened, and it just kind of rolled over. She felt the safest thing was to keep Gypsy close. And then once it was monetized, it was like, woo, okay, we could do this. Thank you for verifying that I'm correct. Okay, next question. Did you know when Nick and Gypsy was at the movies, y'all was watching the movies and they went out, did you know that they had sex in the bathroom? Okay, you knew they had sex in the bathroom. Okay. Did you know before you passed away that they had sex in the bathroom? Okay, so she's saying she knows. Yeah, she know they had sex, but she didn't know. Okay, let me ask this way. Did you know at the time that you were sitting in the movies and they went out that they was having sex? No. So yeah, she didn't know at the moment, but she knows now, and it's very upsetting to her. I could tell you, it's very upsetting that Gypsy would even go to them men's. So, but when you hear more of what Dee Dee has to say, it's not as upsetting, because if she can go to these other limbs, she definitely can do something as like that. Because let's be honest, we all was young and we all did some things we probably shouldn't have did. We ain't gonna talk about that though, because I'm not about to incriminate myself. Okay, so now we know kind of about the movies and stuff. Okay, so it's gonna switch gears again. Okay, I'm just gonna ask these couple questions and try to go into it. Did Nick kill you? Okay, she's putting it back. Okay, did Nick stab you once she was already passed away? Okay, open it. Did Whew, I'm sweating so bad just trying to get this out. Did did Gypsy who did Gypsy Rose Blanchard, your daughter, did she kill you? Did she do it the night before he got there, Nick got there? Did he know you was already there before he came into that house? Okay. Whew, I'm sorry. I wish I could show y'all. I probably can't. I don't know. Can you see how wet my hands are? Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. I know that's gross, but I have to wipe my hands off. I'm gonna have to grab a towel next time. See the things I'm learning? I don't know if it's the video, because I get really, really tired and stuff. I sweat. But when it's really deep, I drench sweat in my hands and my feet. My feet are wet too. TMI, my bad, y'all. Okay, so we get it. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all hearing this? Are y'all seeing this? That Gypsy offed her mother, and don't block my video because I use words on accident that I don't know yet. Just email me or something and tell me what I can and can't say, please. She did that to her mother before Nick came. Yes, Dee Dee, she did it. And it was a plan. Oh, do you know? Because now you passed over, you know a lot. You know the whole story, you know how it happened. Did he want to have anything to do with your murder? I'm sorry. With your death, with your whatever they say, allowed to say on YouTube? Did he have anything to do? Did he want any parts? Oh, look at her saying no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Look how I swing, y'all. You see, I'm not doing nothing. I would never cheat this. I'm not, but you see this. She is going ham right now. He had nothing to do with this. He is sitting in jail. She's mad. And she's not mad because she's passed away. She's at peace with that. We'll get to that later. See, she's about to slow it down. It's okay. You can let go. Go ahead and put it back to the center. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's okay. Ooh, wee. Y'all, I'm telling you. If you could feel what I feel, you could feel what goes through my body, you would be like, whoa. Okay, so is Nick, other than doing he stabbed your dead body. So other than doing that, did he have any parts in this? No. Okay. Was she the ringleader of the whole thing? Yes. Did she make him do it? Yes. Was it like an ultimatum or something? I mean, you wouldn't have known this alive, but now that you passed over, you know it. Was there like something that she said if she would leave him or whatever, in the general area of that? Okay. And these are questions I didn't answer before that's coming to my mind, which is telling me that she is wanting me to say these things. We didn't dig as deep last time. I was just trying to see because everybody wanted to know something. I just wanted to give you guys some answers. So I did a little quick one just to try to give you guys some answers. Ooh. Okay. Yo. Whew. Okay. So, she did. Okay. She can't believe it. I mean, even now afterwards, she still can't believe it. But yeah, and the thing is, she knew, and she didn't let her go off and do that, but she needed her. Her mom needed her, and she probably should have let her have a life, but how could she? She couldn't walk. So this scam, and so, right. She couldn't do none of it. She said no, she couldn't walk. Like, how could I possibly just let her go live a life, and then we on TV, and we doing all this stuff, and as soon as they see her, we going to jail. So she went on that. Right. She was not about to go and snitch on herself, and neither was Gypsy. Gypsy wasn't going to tell, but the only way to get her freedom was to take her mom out because she couldn't do nothing. If she did something and one person figured it out, you know how much trouble Dee Dee would have been in. And yeah, then that's what she was worried about. Now she understands it was wrong. But then she didn't want to go to jail. She didn't want to get in trouble, and neither did Gypsy. And then Gypsy thought she was so smart. If I do this, she had a whole plan. She had a whole plan. If I do it this way, if I do it this way, and I'm gone, I didn't ran away. So it happened when I was gone. But because she is not as smart as she hoped she was, it just didn't pan out like that. Okay. And when I ramble like that, that is literally not me. That's why I said you don't hear a voice, but you hear talking. You hear me and you hear stuff, but it's nothing I know. It's just things that's being said through me, if you can understand it. And she's verifying, yes, it's her saying this through me. Thank you for that. Let me see. We're on question 12. And we're going to talk about this. Did you call for... Okay, so these are sometimes these questions going to be weird because I got to get to that question to verify the other questions. Okay, so did you call Gypsy to help you when you were being stabbed? And the reason I asked it is because you all know, she said no. You go close it back up. You all know that's what was being said. She could hear her yelp is what she said, but she didn't call her. Is the reason you did not call Gypsy while you was being stabbed? Is that reason because Gypsy was the one stabbing you? Did you say her name while she was stabbing you? So she wasn't saying, Gypsy, help, that yelping crap. Nope, she wasn't saying that. She was saying, Gypsy, stop. No, Gypsy. Please, Gypsy. Gypsy, no. Why, Gypsy? Oh my God, that was just her. Why? No, no, no. Until it was no more of her left. Until she had no fight in her. She didn't. And she was on medication when she went to sleep. She was dizzy. She was tired. She was out of it. So it wasn't like she could really fight her off if she wanted to. And she's holding it. She's trying to hold it still. She could not fight her off because she was out of it. And it wasn't like she was drugged or not. It's just regular stuff she take, but it put her out. Yes. Okay, you can go ahead and close and open that back up. Let's see. Did Nick rape Gypsy after you was murdered? Okay. Was it consensual? Okay. Only reason you know this is because when you pass away, everything in your life that was important, not important, things that you need to see, you will see.